Okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys about packing. I know it's kind of odd, but packing is very important. I mean, I travel a lot, you guys know that. I show you all my travel videos. And as you're guessing right about now, I'm off to another trip. Packing is extremely important for me for one simple reason, because I tend to go away for a long time. Sometimes I travel through multiple climates and time zones. So getting the right stuff together, the right type of clothes, whether it's for business meeting, for trade shows, just to lounge, to go to the gym, and so on and so forth, it's an ordeal. So it's very, very important to take your time and pack properly. Because when you're out there, you don't want to get caught with your pants down. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, be right back. Okay, so that wasn't the most impressive display of my packing skill, I must say, but I'm actually going to New York City. It's about an hour and a half drive away. It's a trade show in New York. New York is one of my favorite cities in the world, and I absolutely look forward to going to it. But another upside to going to the New York trade show is that, again, I only throw in a pair of jeans, a toiletry bag, and a spare pair of socks and an underwear, and I'm done. No long flights, just an hour and a half drive, no packing an entire closet into a suitcase or more. This is indeed my favorite commute to a trade show. How you doing?
Hey, Ding.
Staten Island.
We're going for like one day. What's with all the suitcases?
Can't take up space.
Gary, how you doing? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
No, I need you to answer me with utmost enthusiasm.
Yes.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You sound like you're ready. You don't sound like. Are you ready, Adrian?
Off work.
Oh, he did it off. Alex, are you ready? You ready to take a nap?
I'm ready to take a nap.
I can see that.
Yes.
I'm ready though.
God bless you.
Let's roll. Here we are at the Brooklyn Marriott. The shows used to actually be in Manhattan. Now it's right outside of Manhattan, right next to the Brooklyn Bridge. So it's really 3 minutes away out of Manhattan, because we stay where the show goes. The place used to be a real dump. They did a full remodel, and they did a pretty decent job. Well, at least I got a semi-decent view this time. Last time I was staring literally into a wall outside my window. Anyway, about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna freshen up, go to bed. Gonna be downstairs about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to hit the gym before that if I wake up. Good morning. Time to go to work. Okay. So one of the good things about WGG is that we are platinum members, which means we get to get in the room as early as 7 a.m. if we want to. So early bird catches the winner. Is that how it goes? Something like that. Grab a little breakfast and go.
Photographer now, man?
Yeah, I'm switching businesses. This is a lot easier. How much is this?
For you, 31.
How much is Survivor?
24.
This is the best deals. The best deals. Come on.
You got it.
It looks like a lot of people, just not a lot of movements.
There's not a lot of money in the room. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
How much is that?
I can do it for 42.5.
Box papers?
No box of paper, 48mm authentic, 100%.
Where's all the Richard Millies? I don't get it.
They're back at home.
So
In the safe.
You don't want to sell them yet? You're too expensive for the show?
No, we just keep it on the side because the Richard Mill is going all the way up.
I'm all the way up.
How much you pay for this?
21,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
Roma.
How much will you make on this?
500.
Yeah, you serious? What does this go for? 160,000. So what's in here?
70 some carat.
70 some carats. How long would it take you to make this?
A month.
What would you charge DJ Khaled for this?
DJ Khaled bought my watch.
DJ Khaled.
What the fuck? Bobby, how much does this weigh?
2.6 kilos.
2.6 kilos. you guys think? Not bad. What do you think, Peter?
I love it.
I would like to call my injury lawyer. I think I just broke my neck. Okay, how much?
250.
250.
I like how you throw your watches. You know, I was reading the comments about you. It's funny. You guys say, this guy throws watches, 100,000 watches like they're nothing. I'm like, if you knew who this guy was.
You can buy this for 12.3.
I paid 12.
Bye.
Thank you.
How much are these two beauties?
55 sold.
How much is this?
40 grams. 156 retail.
How much is that?
73. What's wrong with 55?
What would you pay?
205.
How much you pay?
Sit down.
160. Something maybe is not sufficient.
No, but it's
It's a $200,000 watch. It's 40 grand on the market, is what I'm saying. So you did good. All the way live from Dubai City, the magical city on earth. My man Mopsin. So we'll bring you to this neck of the woods. Like you don't have shit better to do, like in Dubai. Like, weather's shitty.
Weather is shitty, yeah. Exactly. For now, it's weather shitty.
How much would you pay?
A lot less than what you
How
paid.
much would you pay?
How much would I pay? A lot less than you paid.
How much would you pay?
15,000.
Okay, 55. I'll go 6 on this.
No.
How much is this? How much is this Tourbillon?
The guy wants 70,000. I want 71.
The guy wants too much.
9.5 cheap. 3.
How much is this?
3.
This, I'll give you 9 for both.
Give me 93 for both.
No, I'll give you 9 for both.
Cannot do.
So day one comes to a close. It's a pretty good day. Didn't do as much buying as I thought I would, because I was kind of busy at my own showcase. But I can't say that we had a crazy good first day in terms of sales or buying for that matter. Did a little bit of both. Had a couple of clients that flew in from LA that did do significant purchases in jewelry, and now we're taking those clients out. We're gonna take them out to a place called Maria Ivana. It's actually a Russian restaurant that actually exists in Moscow, and they opened one up here. It's an old take on old Soviet Union Russia. It's a lot of fun. They got great food. They got over 40 different infused vodkas. So I guess no tequila for me tonight, but a little bit of vodka will do. All the traditional Russian dishes. The decor is reminiscent of the old Soviet Union. I mean, this place is pretty kick-ass. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. Have a good meal and try to get back to the room in time to get a little bit of rest, because I'm a bit tired, to be honest with you.
Not allowed to come over here.
Cheers.
Yes. Not bad. It tastes better off my phone. So, dinner with clients in Maria Ivana went extremely well. No tequila tonight, but definitely a few liters of vodka went down with an excellent meal. By the way, if you guys are ever in New York, definitely check that restaurant out. I'm gonna link it down below. It's a hell of a place. Typical Russian/Soviet cuisine. If you need questions of what to order, go ahead and comment below. I'll definitely let you know what to get in that place. The best part about tonight's dinner, it is 9 o'clock and I'm already in the room. So tomorrow when I get up at dark 30, at least I will be well rested. It's been a long ass day. I'm kind of happy to be in the room this early. I'm gonna go to bed. It is day 2 here in Brooklyn, New York. So in the morning I'm grabbing all my stuff because I only get the room for one night really. And but there's still day 2 of the show to go. Today I'm gonna try to do more buying. It's gonna be a bit slower. Tend to get better pricing on day 2 because dealers tend to be stubborn the first day thinking they're gonna get all the money for a particular watch. But come end of the show, you can probably come in and grab some steals at the very, very end. Stands true for me as well. For now, grab some breakfast and then back to the show. Got a couple of hams, new box paper.
Again with this? Again with the shit?
Bro, how much would you pay?
I wouldn't.
I paid $8,000 for these watches.
How much you standing to make on that?
About 11 to 1,200 a piece.
What would you pay?
110.
Standing to make 12 grand a piece.
You're gonna sell this for $120, making 8%.
You're all about margins, I'm about dollars.
I mean, I'm gonna make 25% on each one of these.
How long are you gonna sit on it for?
I'll sell them just as quick. Doesn't matter. All right, I'll give them the roll. How about this?
Stop playing.
Yeah. What would you bet?
What is this?
It's the new Vacheron ladies skeleton white gold. Retail $64,000. What would you bet?
I don't know, but I think it could fit my dog.
Possibly. But here's the thing. This, you make it 8%. It's not about the dollars. See, Adrian likes high ticket items, you know what I'm saying? He's all about making grand margins. Yeah, he'll make 10 grand on this watch. I'll end up making about 7 or 8 on this with a $22,000 investment. You do the math, what's better? And these Panerais, I mean, how many people can you find to buy Panerais versus people that buy this fucking behemoth?
Many more for the behemoth.
It's not about high ticket items. It's about margins. At the end of the day, I look at the numbers. I don't look at the profits. Yeah, 10 grand sounds great on this watch. But if I can make 25% over and over on this bullshit and 30% on this, I'd rather do that.
Oh great, 2,500.
How many of these do they make?
30.
Okay, but how many people are you gonna find to spend $125,000?
Mr. Dowd, please
35.
yoga. Mr. Dowd, please yoga.
Out of 30.
Out of 30
Now, if you could do that, that would be some shit. It's about margin at the end of the day. Because when I look at my reports at the end of the month, I don't look at how many original millions or how much money we made. I look at RM, how much we sold, how much we made, and margin. And then
I'm looking at it working smarter, you're looking at it working harder.
But it's time versus investment.
I see a logistics line there.
But it's
stuff like that.
But it's a time versus investment. And this shit ain't gonna last forever either. Panerais and watches under 10,000 is it.
This will last forever.
You talk to Richard?
I talked to Richard.
These are my friends from all the way London. I don't know what the fuck brings you all this goddamn way.
To see you.
Obviously to see me, but besides that, it's just ridiculous the amount of travel you do.
You're gonna be famous.
Really?
They're already famous.
Luxury watches, bro.
Let's talk watches. Let's make a deal. All right, let's make a deal. How much is that watch?
It's expensive, man.
What do you mean it's expensive?
It's expensive.
Hold on, this is a wholesale trade show. I'm a dealer, you're a dealer. It's not supposed to be expensive.
Yeah.
What define expensive?
155,000.
That's very expensive. Does it have papers?
It has papers, yes.
For 155,000. I sold the last one to a retail client for 150. Why are you asking me 155?
Well, there's always bargaining room.
Okay. How much room do you have?
What are you offering?
A lot less than 155.
So what's the number?
Let me see that. I need a closer look. You know what? I'm gonna go consult my younger partner. Hold on. Adrian! Oh. How much you want to pay?
What's the date?
Josh, what's the date on the papers?
If it's duplicated, it's gonna be probably 130, 132.
Yeah,
And you want 155.
Yeah.
So we're close.
We're kind of close, yeah.
All right, so 130?
No, I'll hold for a little bit. I'll wear them. I'll wear them till next Christmas.
Okay.
It's a nice Christmas watch.
How much is it?
I put it on my ankle, bro.
How much is that?
$86.50. That's a good deal. That's wholesale.
Adrian.
That's $150 below like full boat value.
What would you pay?
I pay 8.
That's good.
Yeah.
How much you want for the brick?
48.5 complete. I know.
Thank you for your time, sir. It was a pleasure seeing you.
Always a pleasure.
A video.
Yeah, I know, video recorder.
Video recorder.
Please buy something
Spell
for me.
it.
I would give you cost and loss.
Cost and loss. Talk to me about IWC. So they new? About papers?
Right. This is, yes, box and papers. This one's $3,900.
And the retail on it is, off the top of my head, I don't remember.
$3,900.
$3,900 with papers. And this you want?
And this one here, $6,300 and no papers.
And this one?
This one, $3,700.
If you ask me 25 off on the used IWC,
I know.
where am I making money? Where am I making money, Alex?
Right?
Where am I making money, Alex?
I don't know.
Thank you, Joe. Good to see you, bro. All complete?
All naked.
All naked?
Kosher. 225. 190. How the fuck you get 190?
naked.
So what'd you think? 100,000 no?
Okay, tell me.
50.
No.
How's that?
Complete.
85 and 95. That's how I did it.
This is all.
I still have to make money on this shit. I don't know if I can sell them, but
I just bought. I
don't
bought
think
48 complete. This is here, there. I mean, okay, complete 90.
What do we pay for ours?
Okay, so naked 85.
This isn't even ours. This cost is 90.
Oh, somebody's.
It's not even ours.
Would like to phone a friend.
Phone him. I think 225 is a deal.
Arthur.
For us.
I got a friend here that wants to sell us a platinum shumi, a rose shumi, and a titanium shumi. And they're naked. What do you figure? 198 тысяч получается. He's saying let's trade. So you don't get hurt, we don't get hurt. You know my prices are reasonable, so I'm not gonna whack you. How much is the herb? Do you want one for 45?
No, it's one of a kind.
Oh, one of a kind.
What did he buy now?
Agent. How much you pay for this?
What the hell is that? Corum double turbo.
What would you pay?
Just by glance.
By glance. No, I'm not even gonna tell you it's a double turbo.
$20,000.
26.
There you go.
I mean, it's a double turbo. I mean,
listen. I think it's the best watch you get for the money.
that's what you make it.
That's more what I'm talking about. It's a little bit more of what I'm talking about. Right?
How much is the rainbow?
I do it for luxury bazaar.
Alright. 250. Sneakers. Retail price?
90,000.
For a bargain price of 250,000. Adrian? So this is the shit I'm trying to tell you. What can you make on this at that price?
No comment.
This is garbage. But then you're taking pictures of the garbage. Why? Why the garbage?
Guys, you remember Bobby Marin, the video I did with him in LA?
Back with Roman.
Yeah, so we're back. We're at IWJG. I wanted to get a quick update from you on the show. How do you feel about the market specifically?
Unbelievable. It's incredible. The vintage market is on fire. It's like, what can I say? It's like 2006 all over again.
2000. Well, I don't know about 2006. 2006 was a special time.
Yeah.
Up until 2008.
Business is good, folks. Watches are selling.
So in the vintage,
Prices are up.
Is it still Rolex? Would you say is number one?
You know what? I tell you something. Rolex is still number one because Rolex has taken such great strides, and everybody wants to wear vintage Rolex, and it's kind of a young look. But I think the biggest surprise for me, which I just did this tour like you. We went from Miami to Palm Beach, to Hong Kong, to Milan, to Parma, to Paris, and back. And I saw a lot of activity in paddock. More than I've seen in a long time. I'm talking vintage paddock. I'm not talking about your paddock.
I understand.
I'm not talking about 5711s.
So the one question I had for you, I talked to you guys briefly on one of the episodes about wanting to pick up a vintage Type 20 from Breguet. I wanted to get your take on it. I'm torn between two. One that's the original military, doesn't have the Breguet writing, and another one that is the original with the Breguet writing. What are your thoughts? Which one should I go for? Everybody's telling me in terms of resale value, you want the one that says Breguet, but the military one without the Breguet signage is a lot more appealing to me.
Look, the military speaks to me. It always has. People that know that it's a Breguet. However, I do think that. Yeah, but you're asking me the hardest question you could possibly on camera.
Who else am I going to ask?
Look, there's something about saying Breguet in the dock, especially that Breguet font from that period, pre-war, wartime. It's gorgeous, but it's not a military watch.
It's not.
And the true military watch does not say Breguet, and I think that in the long run, that's the collectible watch.
Okay, so because we're doing this real quick, this is not a full episode. Show me something special for my audience, and I'll leave you alone.
You didn't tell me I was going to show something special. I'll show you two special things.
Okay.
Here, let's start with this. This is the most beautiful gold watch I think I've seen in 35 years. I was lucky enough to just get it.
So tell me about this.
It's from late 1960s, mid-late 1960s. It's a pre-Daytona. It has a black tachometer dial, but it has a cross tachometer. It's almost like a multi-scale. I've seen two of these in my life, and this is one of them.
You know what they want to hear, right?
About the money?
Yeah, how much?
$750,000.
Jesus Christ.
An 18 karat gold. with a black.
Honestly, it sinks to me. I love it.
It's truly, folks, it's the most beautiful gold chronograph I've seen in like 35 years.
What did this originally sell for?
Oh,
From
a
Rolex?
lot of money. $900, $950.
And the next watch is obviously a Patek.
Yeah, the next watch is a Patek, of course.
Okay, and we have here.
It's an interesting watch because it's not just the $24.99. It's not just the first series $24.99. It is the second $24.99 ever made with a flat back. It's a very important watch. Early.
How many of these in existence, you figure?
Well, they make 10 flat backs, and there are 3 that have been known to come back to the market. Look, maybe there's a half a dozen, but they haven't showed up.
Okay, and money-wise?
About $1.5 million.
$1.5 million. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As always, a terrific pleasure to talk to Bobby. Wait a minute, what is that? Hold on.
Let's look at something fun, okay?
What is that?
Here's a watch that's undervalued with a rich history. It's the first perpetual made by Patek. It dates back to 1945. It's incredible. It's called the 1526. It's their first regular production perpetual with a moon phase, and it can be bought today for $125,000.
And do you see this watch ever reaching the heights of what you showed me here, or?
No, it never will. It's not as desirable, it's not as big, it's not as important, but I see it doubling in the next couple of years.
So I should bet on you.
You should get yourself a 1526.
Maybe
we'll talk.
We'll talk off camera. Bobby, always a
Wish
pleasure.
me luck.
Thank you so
always,
much.
Roman.
All right,
Thanks.
we'll see you guys later. And that is all she wrote. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Olga.
Goodbye, thank you.
Buddy. Always a pleasure. Ready to go home?
Never been more ready.
I guess to recap the show, I can't say that it was a great show for watches. It was a great show for jewelry. Watches were a bit slow. There's not a whole lot of money in the room, I guess. People were just taking pictures. So we did go with jewelry. We did sell some watches, so we did decent business with watches. Not a whole lot, but I did a great deal of buying. My goal for the show in terms of buying was not to get out there and go after the big stuff. Although I did pick up a double terbium. But for the most part, I was trying to find price point merchandise that's under $10,000 for our certified pre-owned category on the website that we're trying to beef up. And I can tell you that I probably got a B- on buying today. I was expecting to buy a lot more. Ended up buying a lot less than what I expected to buy, but nevertheless picked up some good goodies. And yeah, just regular stuff: Panerai, IWC, Jaeger LeCoultre, some foreign pieces. All your major brand names. Picked up a few Brigades. But for the most part, I guess I can say that it was a good show in terms of both buying and selling overall. It's a good thing that we're diversified. Sometimes you had a show and watches aren't doing so well, but you end up doing better on jewelry, or vice versa. Sometimes jewelry is completely better and you do well on watches. So it's good to be diversified. In either case, I'm going to sign off for now. Back to the office tomorrow, go through the paperwork, receive our merchandise, unpack all the good stuff, go through inventory, and back to the grind.